Dan Lynge, han er en af de mange HA'er, som er blevet smidt ud i bad standing.
The expulsion of more than 100 members from Hells Angels Denmark since its inception in 1980 is a significant event within the realm of motorcycle club culture.
Og han ender med at lave den ultimative dødssynd. Han bliver meddeler for politiet, og derfor så lever han den dag i dag i skjul.
This is the world record of kicking people out in bad standing, now termed the more neutral out, after many negative newspaper articles and bad publicity. In this video, we take a look at the internal workings of Hells Angels Denmark and the events leading up to the expulsions of a whopping 100 members.
Jeg tror, der er nogle stridigheder i det hele taget i klubben om, hvad man vil. Nogle er mere krigsparate, voldsparate end andre er. Og jeg tror i virkeligheden, det er sådan noget fnider, der ligger bag, at man bliver træt af ham.
Det er så endt som han blev slået ihjel. Eller blev tævet ihjel.
Whether it was a breach of protocol, involvement in criminal activities, or other undisclosed reasons, the expulsion signifies a significant rupture within the organization.
Du havde en forestilling om, at du kom ind i sådan et lukket broderskab, der var helt specielt, ikke? Altså, så må jeg så sige, da jeg selv blev medlem, så krakelerede spejlet lidt, ikke? Men okay, ja.
And pride and ego and greed will betray you, and it will leave you with nothing.
It's about power, control, and the unwavering code of silence that binds these brotherhoods together.
Hells Angels havde et regelsæt, og for det øjeblik, man bliver optaget, jamen der er ingen tvivl om, at man får ridset nogle regler op, og de regler, de skal overholde.
Of the about 350 members of Hells Angels in Denmark, more than 100 or 28% has been ousted from the club for different reasons. This is biker history with Magnus. Hells Angels Denmark, like its counterparts around the world, operates within a complex subculture characterized by loyalty, brotherhood, and a strict hierarchy. Members are bound by a set of rules and regulations.
When any bike club, no matter who they are, when they're looking for potential members, they're going to evaluate, are these people willing to die for what we believe in? Because we're willing to die for what we believe in.
And any deviation from these can result in severe consequences.
Ikke alene bliver Kim skudt, men mens han ligger og udånder, inden politiet ankommer, der bliver han mishandlet på den måde, at hans tænder bliver slået ned i halsen på ham af et eller andet stumt instrument, som man ikke finder ud af.
Parallels can be drawn between the expulsion of Hells Angels Denmark members and similar events within organized crime groups. In mafia organizations, for instance, individuals may be killed or made based on their loyalty, adherence to codes of conduct, or involvement in internal conflicts. The reasons for being thrown out in bad standing can vary, but often include actions such as betraying the club's trust, breaking internal club rules, disrespecting other members or the club's leadership, or otherwise acting against the interests or values of the club. But often, it's because of jealousy, greed, or power. This has created rifts among the members, splitting the club internally.
Jamen altså, jeg lagde mig jo ud med Clark, fordi at jeg ligesom sagde min mening, ikke? Og det har jeg sgu altid gjort i klubben. Så jeg har jo ikke bare kørt med på hans soloshow, som flere andre i klubben valgte at gøre. Og så blev Clark vildt sur over det.
I made a video about Dan Lynge. The video has been put up on the blogspot, MC and Gang Crime, which I must admit made me a little bit proud. But by talking back at Clark, Dan Lynge had made a powerful enemy.
Og lige så snart, at jeg havde haft den her afklaring med Clark, så vidste jeg godt, at så gik han over i sit sædvanlige modus, og så han så sit snit til og smede sine svinestreger. Jeg ved, at han har været drivende bag min udsmidning.
Being in bad standing can have serious consequences for the individual, including being ostracized from the club and potentially facing retaliation or retribution from his former biker brothers.
Han kom da totalt bag på mig. Og det, jeg har altid sagt, at det svarer sig ikke op til en læge for at vide, når du har fået AIDS. Sådan, ligesom få en spand iskoldt vand i hovedet. There are numerous cases where the Hells Angels have had issues where they've wiped out whole families, gone and killed everyone in the house, little kids, you know, mothers and fathers. Jeg blev ringet op af min afdeling, og de kom faktisk hjem til min bogpæl, og der fik jeg bare besked om, at bedre var fyldt over nu, og der havde været alle mulige små episoder, og udnytte klubbens navn på den måde ved at, uden at tænke mig om, at rende rundt og lave ballade inde i byen, og var hermed smidt ud i badstanden.
Several members have been mutilated, killed, or simply just disappeared, while others live a life in constant fear. However, many of the former members refused to give up their biker lifestyle and joined their rivals, Bandidos and Satudara, making them mortal enemies of their former brothers.
When they're being rejected, some of them would just go away, retired and whatnot, but others who won't accept that will go and join the other group who, of course, will use them to fight the Hells Angels.
The whopping numbers of members being expelled in Denmark not only decreased the Angels' power in Scandinavia, but also laid the foundations for a rival club to challenge them. While being prospects, a brutal incident would lead to the first bad standing case in Denmark when the actions of Søren Langbo were endangering their prospect status.
Der nogle af de danske rockere, der går forrest i det, der bliver beskrevet som en massevoldtægt af en hollandsk kvinde.
En af dem, der bliver anklaget, det er sådan et ungt medlem, som går under navnet Søren Hulli.
He was punished in the most brutal way by his biker brothers. No one has ever been convicted of the murder. But not long after becoming full-patched members of the Angels, 10 of the 19 members were kicked out in bad standing, several whom would later join Bandidos and Satudara, leaving a core group of 9 members, and this was only the beginning.
It's about respect, it's about power, and it's about territory. But it sometimes escalates through women.
Some of the members were kicked out for breaking the unwritten rules of the club, like Brian Sandberg, who was left in bad standing. Sandberg was later let back into the club, but was again kicked out after flirting with some of the other members' girlfriends and wives, which is always a very good idea to do in a biker environment. He then joined Bandidos, only to be kicked out there too, only 6 months after he had become a member. I'm making a video about Brian Sandberg's fascinating story. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that. All these expulsions would turn Hells Angels from the leading one-percenter club in Scandinavia into a club that would have to share its former power with their archenemy, the Bandidos.
I think that it's ironic that the Hells Angels have kicked out so many people that it's given them enough ex-members that is now a force to be reckoned with.
The most shocking and surprising of these expulsions was that of the legend Jorn Jonke Nielsen, a bearer of the filthy few patch after killing the president of the rivaling club Bullshit MC. He became a mediator within the club when there were internal conflicts, something that he says led to his downfall.
En trussel mod hele klubben. Så jeg får jo 10 henvendelser om måneden til sidst, på om jeg gider kigge på deres sag, eller de er blevet smidt ud uretfærdigt eller et eller andet. Og det kan jeg konstatere, at de er næsten hver gang.
After being a member for more than 40 years, he says that he was ambushed at a meeting in Sweden, where Svin Holst, another member, had influenced the majority in the meeting to throw him out. It is difficult to say what the official reason was because we did not get a clear explanation ourselves. We have not taken off with the money or run with someone else's girlfriend. The closest I can get to the real reason is that I was in the process of investigating some cases for the club, and it clearly did not sit well with some. You have to say that I was stopped with a heavy hand. The 2 younger members who supported me was also kicked out. Sven soon also participated in the expulsion of 10 members from the chapter in our hus, who were deemed passive in the war with Satudara, and soon took over as president of the chapter he just had raided. However, Sven was himself kicked out in bad standing only 6 months later and joined their opponent Satudara in the war. Neither has disclosed the reason for them getting thrown out. Dan Linge, involved in the murder of Hovding, became the most devastating informer in Hells Angels Denmark's history when he avoided prosecution for the murder by becoming an informer for the police. His information gave the authorities a unique look into Hells Angels, the members, how it operated, and its businesses. Dan Linge was kicked out, only to become a Bandidos member while still being a police informer.
Hells Angels trænger ind ude hos min kone, mens min søn er hjemme, og så får jeg at vide, at klubben havde været der og taget alle ting, og at jeg var smidt ud. Og det vil sige, at man har ikke haft nogen som helst problemer med at skulle gøre op med mig på private adresser, hvor man trænger ind i huset med våben og leder efter mig.
He was headhunted to the Bandidos because of his military background and expertise with heavy weapons, leading to the rocket attack on Hells Angels headquarters in Titan Street, where an innocent woman was killed. He is the most devastating biker informer in Denmark's history and has had facial surgery and now lives at a secret location in Sweden, saying he is always armed. Clark was later himself kicked out of HA, being accused of being a warmonger and the heaviest advocate for the war with Bandidos, and he joined the very club he had campaigned against so harshly just recently. While being a Bandidos member, Clark was accused by the authorities of recruiting Nazis into the club by the Swedish security police Säpo. However, Clark also fell afoul with his new brothers in Bandidos and disappeared in 2011. A rental car in his name was found burned out, but his body has never been found. His disappearance became an internal joke in Bandido, with people asking jokingly, "Where is Clark?" Even presidents have been thrown out, like president of HA5 Finn. Previously, Horsted was firm in his faith when it came to dealing with the enemies according to the motto eye for an eye. But after shots were fired at his home by an immigrant gang when his girlfriend was home alone, he reassessed his position, advocating for peace. For this, he was kicked out in bad standing. The former member, Odin Christensen, describes a poisonous and hostile environment in the Danish chapters, members fighting for position, money, and power, and not acting as brothers, but more like corrupt politicians. He was thrown out without any warning, and fearing for his life, he moved to an anonymous life in the countryside, only having contact with his closest family. He later joined Satudara, but left 2 years later due to health issues. Satudara, Hells Angels now begins to accept former enemies into the club, and several former Bandidos that had been left in bad standing were now welcomed in as new angels, something that had been unthinkable shortly before. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. The expulsion of more than 100 members from Hells Angels Denmark is more than just a chapter in a club's history. It's a cautionary tale of the fragility of power and the unpredictable currents of the criminal underworld.
No, it's going to destabilize it, and somebody else is going to go, hey, I could do that, and somebody else is going to go, well, yeah, but I could do it better than him. And what happens is you create a conflict.
And what happens in criminal organizations is pride and ego and greed get in the way of that. So now the ability to use that influence to churn money and make money behind it takes over that old school brotherhood, and the motivation changes. And pride and ego and greed will betray you, and it will leave you with nothing.
Remember to smash that like and subscribe buttons, put on all notifications so you don't miss my next biker video. And please check out my other history videos to see if there are others you find interesting. And I hope to see you in the next one.